hello everyone, and welcome to Material Moment. We are thrilled to have you join us as we spotlight two of our remarkable brand partners, Fireclay Tile and Article. Over the next 30 minutes or so, we will explore the latest design trends, gain valuable insights, and uncover essential product tips. So without further ado, let's kick this session off with Victoria Engels, the Director of Commercial Sales at Fireclay.
Thank you, Michelle. Hi, everybody. As Michelle said, my name is Victoria. I am the Commercial Sales Director for Fireclay Tile, and I'm thrilled to be here. I'd love today to give you an overarching view of Fireclay and then finish with a few of our product installations. So for those of you who are not familiar with us, we are a ceramic tile manufacturer, and we produce all of our products here in the United States. We have a very strong commitment to sustainability, both in our manufacturing and in our business practices. And we began that journey by introducing recycled material into our clay body and transitioning to lead-free glazes over 30 years ago. Today, all of our products and all of our operations are climate neutral, and we're able to support our sustainability initiatives with third-party verified HPDs and EPDs. We are also a certified B Corp, which means that we have met rigorous standards to verify that we use our business to empower our employees, to build our communities, and to help protect our climate. This is what drew me personally to Fireclay Tile, and I'm really proud to work for an organization with a B score in the top 10% globally in the ceramic tile manufacturer to be B certified. And there's quite a bit that makes Fireclay unique as a tile manufacturer. We pioneered a direct business model, which means that we partner with you directly. We do not work through any dealers, distributors, or third parties. We also have the ability to craft our product at scale. We work on everything from mud rooms and backsplashes, all the way up to building facades, full hotel projects, and educational facilities. And our product is fully customizable so that you can creatively execute your design. Our team provides project management and support, which is everything from negotiated pricing and lead times to phased production and shipments so that we can tailor our process. And here you can see our two factories. We have one in Central California and Aromas on the left, and this is our Spokane, Washington factory. And we're really here to be your partner in design. We have 4 product categories. We have 2 collections of ceramic tile, one from each of our factories. We have glass tile, which we just recently launched again last week. We have a glazed thin brick, and we have a hand-painted line. We also have a team of dedicated reps across the US who focus on either residential or commercial clients, and who will be your partner and resource for all things Fireclay. This includes sampling, pricing, customization, rendering, and project support. And one really unique attribute at Fireclay is our ability to customize our products. So that can look like color customization, unique sizes, custom murals, or custom artwork. So these do have a minimum requirement, but can really bring your vision and your vision to life with these products. We, offer a drawing program. We provide renderings with different concepts or colors for you or for your clients. And if your project is on a tight timeline, we have a quick ship collection, which ships in 5 days or less, yet still allows you to specify our quality. Samples are free to the trade every day, and you can order that through your rep, through our website, or through Material Bank, which is to us. And finally, you can find a lot of great information on our digital platforms. You can see our vibrant colors. You can see our patterns installed. You can see really creative uses of our tile. And our website is going to be the best place to see our questions. Our technical So for my remaining time, I'd love to walk you through some of our product installs in each of our product categories. So first we have ceramic tile. We have two collections, one from each factory. First here, we're going to see a hospitality project installed with a modern pattern, but utilizing one of our high variation glazes. Second, this is a backsplash installation that shows how our patterns can provide an interesting and project. This is a really fun donation project. This is in Detroit, and it's a charter school called Detroit Prep. We donated all of the material, the tile material for this project. To date, Fireclay Tile has donated over 15,000 square feet of tile, and we pledge 1% of our revenue to charitable causes. This particular project is a really fun and colorful install, and it really highlights our matte tile on the floor, which is. And one final yet beautiful example to showcase all of our additional trim pieces that are available with our field tile. So we've got base, we've got trim and finished edges so that you can ensure a seamless installation. Next, we have our ceramic mosaic collection. We offer everything from monochromatic accents to intricate murals with our mosaic tiles. You can see a really beautiful and sophisticated pattern addition to this gorgeous kitchen. Or you can really add a branded color and pattern experience. This is a retail space here. Finally, you can do just a very traditional ceramic tile install. We offer a glazed thin brick, which has a more rustic look and feel. It can bring a distinct texture to both interior and exterior projects, which you'll see on the next slide. Our thin brick is freeze thaw rated and is our only exterior rated product. This is a really great option for a more industrial feel, but yet a highly cleanable surface, and works really well, which you'll see in the next slide, where imperfection and character is embraced. Our hand-painted collection is made with techniques going back hundreds of years. Every tile is hand-painted by our artisans in California, and we see this used commercially and residentially. Next, please. It can be used as a graphic, visual, and colorful element, or it can be used as a more transitional background, providing an artisanal element to a really well-appointed space. And finally, we just relaunched our glass line last week. We brought our glass production in-house to our Spokane factory, so our glass is 100% American made and sourced. We have 24 available in both matte and gloss finishes. Here you can see a super fun pool install. You'll also see an example of our matte version of tile, which is on the next slide, and allows for a really subtle and muted statement and beautiful look overall. Or in the last slide, you can see a really bright and bold and beautiful pattern. We are really excited that this product is being back made in the US, and we're excited to see what everybody does with it. So that is everything I have for you. I thank you for your time, and I look forward to any questions.
Thank you so much, Victoria. That was amazing and beautiful and inspiring. And that 15% off trade discount is amazing. So everyone on this call, if you do not have your trade account set up, definitely do so that you can take advantage of that 15% off. So we're going to open the floor to some questions. Feel free to pop them into the Q&A. You do have some time. We're also going to do some Q&A at the end as well. But speaking of the trade program, Victoria, how does one set up a trade account?
Sure. There's two routes that you can go to set up a trade account. The first is you can go to our website, and there is a specific trade portal that you can sign up with all of your information on. It will direct you and guide you to your dedicated rep, and then they will confirm the platform with you. If you are a rep, but you do not know if you have a trade your trade account set up, you can reach out to your rep directly and they can help you. You can find your commercial reps on our website listed by region or location as well.
Awesome. And what is the minimum order quantity for each type of product? And does it vary, or do you just kind of have like a baseline for Fireclay tile period?
There's there's no minimum for any of our products short of needing to order 1 square foot of each material. We do have some charges once you drop below 25 square feet of a product because of the way and the volume of the glaze that we make. So we make every product to order. So 1 square foot needed, but there is a small charge for anything under 25 square feet. For the customized products, so like a custom color, we do require a 250 square foot minimum.
Got it.
Our
And then,
hand-painted tile, you can order per piece too, so.
nice. And then for the trade account, do you need to have a certain volume of sales to qualify?
You do not at all. We just need your business information and you qualify for our trade program.
Gotcha. Oh my God, the questions are awesome. So what grout do you recommend for your products, or do you produce your own that you like to sell? That's like a complimentary,
Sure.
add-on.
We do not. We have a technical resources page on our website. So there's a ceramic tile standard grout code that we recommend, and most grout manufacturers fall under what's acceptable for that. We do have a variety of resources where we can recommend like colors for some of our that coordinate with our glazes, but there's no one manufacturer that we either work with or recommend over another.
Got it. That's a great question. And also, Julia, on Material Bank, if you click on Fireclay in the rep directory, you can also find your local rep there as well. So if you're on the site, you do have that option. Or if you go to Fireclay's site, I'm sure your local rep can kind of guide you and help you with like fun colors outside of just that product, like prerequisite, if you will.
Yeah, absolutely.
Amazing. And then Courtney wants to know if you have trim pieces. I saw the beautiful ones in
Yeah.
that arched photo.
Seller. Yeah, that was gorgeous. We do. We come from a very traditional handmaking background. So we have an archive as well as standard trim pieces. So glazed edges, bullnose, but like decorative architectural pieces, cove base needs for restaurant projects, as well as like little bits and pieces that would work to really finish off that installation so it's seamless.
Beautiful. So short answer, yes. Long
Yes.
answer, all the beautiful options.
Yeah, exactly.
Awesome. All right. Well, thank you so much, Victoria. Now we're going to switch gears into some gorgeous furniture. So I'd like to introduce you to Courtney Anderson with Article. She is the B2B account development representative. Courtney, take it away.
Awesome. Thank you so much for that introduction. I'm excited to be here and talk to everyone here today. Awesome. Yeah. So I am part of the B2B sales team. A little bit about Article, if you're not familiar with us. We were founded in 2012 as an online first furniture brand. We're Canadian, so we're actually headquartered in Vancouver, Canada, BC. A little bit about the Article for Trade program. It was founded in 2016. We have a wonderful team, logistic team that works in-house with us. So that is wonderful. We have a really easy to use online portal. It's kind of a self-serve option just through the website when you are a trade member. Some of the great features that you can do is downloadable invoices. You can kind of track shipments. You can also do online quotes. Yeah, some really easy to use things. We also have a full support team that is just exclusively for our business and trade members, as well as account managers. That's a little bit about us. What we're going to kind of dive into today is we're going to look at some of our really wonderful leather collections. So first off, I'll just talk about the two different types of leathers that we use. We use aniline and then semi-aniline leathers. So aniline is a really natural leather. It's not corrected, it's not pigmented. It's really kind of celebrating the look of the natural leather. You're kind of thinking like maybe patina, like it kind of ages as you have the piece, which just kind of adds to the beautiful texture and color of the leather. So this would probably be best to use in kind of a personal space because there will be kind of those natural features kind of as the piece kind of ages in your place. If you're looking for something that has a little bit maybe more durability and something that's going to be in a little bit higher volume, the semi-aniline is great. There is going to be a thin layer of wax kind of applied after the dyeing process. So it gives it a little bit more durability. It's going to be less porous, less susceptible to stains, any kind of damage. But both options are really great. Both options give you a lot of kind of vintage looks. There's definitely going to be some natural wrinkles and creases, just as part of the unique characteristics of the leather. So some of our popular leather colors in our aniline leathers, it's our charm, which we'll be talking about in a moment with our Sven collection. As well as our Dakota is very popular, our rawhide, which is one of my personal favorites in the cigar collection, and also the Taos. And then in our semi-aniline leathers, the Oxford is something that we'll look at in a little bit. So I kind of mentioned it already, the little bit of what collections we're going to be speaking about, but we'll be looking at our cigar and our Sven, which are two very popular. Our Sven has been probably our #1 seller since the beginning. And then we'll also be looking at some dining chairs in the semi-aniline, our Sede and Zola collections. Perfect. So this is the Sven. On the next slide here, you can see some of the different styles it comes in. So we just saw the sofa. It also comes in the armchair, the ottoman piece, the Shea piece, also a bed collection as well. So the charm tan, which is the beige, and then the charm chocolate is the brown. And then you can see the semi-anilines. Those ones are our Oxford blue and then Oxford black. And then the beautiful cigar collection, which I mentioned was one of my favorites. So this just comes in the rawhide tan and then the rawhide brown. You can see here, again, kind of a nice range of products that we have. The beautiful reversible sectional, our armchair, the ottoman piece that can be used also with the sectional pieces in different configurations. And then the beautiful bed, the cigar bed, that's actually a storage bed as well. So very beautiful and practical. Perfect. And then we kind of dive into some of our dining chairs here. So you'll see here the Sede, which is very popular. It comes in our dining chair, a bar and counter stool, and then also in a swivel option. And also there you'll see our Zola dining chair. They all come in the kind of tan. But wonderful pieces. They actually are all commercially graded, so very amazing pieces if you're looking at a commercial space or hotel projects. Yeah, just a really wonderful mid-century modern design, solid walnut legs. Yeah, great pieces for residential or commercial projects. All right. So all the swatches, of course, could be ordered through Material Bank. We also offer complimentary swatches through our website as well. Yeah, thanks so much, everyone.
Amazing. Thank you for that. I love that those chairs are commercially rated. I feel like there's such a good piece for like the dining environment or like a hotel lobby. And if they're going to hold up to that heavy duty environment, I think it's a great choice. All right, so let's check on the Q&A. Julia, you are killing it today. All right, so do you sell cleaner, and what is the recommended maintenance and schedule for the different areas? So for instance, if a designer were to specify that chair, that dining chair in a hospitality environment, how frequently should they be maintaining it, and what should they be cleaning it with? And do you sell that?
Yeah, definitely. So we actually don't recommend using any harsh chemicals or cleaners on our leather. What we find works the best is just kind of regularly dusting and kind of like vacuuming if it's a sofa. If you do have any spills, really kind of as quickly as you can absorb the liquid with just a cloth, usually like a microfiber cloth will do. You can kind of go over it with a damp cloth after that, and then let it air dry. But yeah, I think with leathers, you have to just be mindful not to have it in direct sunlight, just to avoid any fading or discoloration. Another thing to kind of be mindful of is just making sure, especially if it's in a home, keeping it away from baseboards or any kind of heating, because that might also dry out the leather. You just want to preserve it and kind of make those small little steps at the beginning.
Perfect. And does Article specialize in leather furniture pieces, or do you all have, a deeper range or just different types of products?
Yeah, this was just one little nugget, I guess, of our collection. As I said, the Sven, for example, the Charm Tan has been in our collection since the beginning. And we have some wonderful leather pieces, but we definitely have other fabrics, velvets. We have a whole range.
Amazing. All right. And then to sign up for a trade account for Article, how would you go about doing that?
Yeah, definitely. So it's an online application, and it's just found on our website. It's actually quite quick and easy to do. Generally speaking, you'll get approved within the day. And then you just get a login for the website. Like I kind of mentioned, the online portals through the website. So if your account is really easy to use, if you just want to start ordering.
Amazing. All right. And then what about pieces that are in stock and readily available versus pieces that are made to order, or do you even do, made to order custom pieces?
Yeah, great question. So we haven't done custom pieces in the past, but we are launching something in the summer this year, where a few of our collections will be customizable, which is very exciting for us to get into that space. But generally speaking, we have about 10 warehouses across North America. So we hold stock there, and we can generally ship out within 2 to 3 weeks, any in-stock items.
And then for your in-stock items, what's like your average lead time? Like if I were to order it today, does it take, 2 days, a week, 2 weeks?
It can generally take about 2 weeks, we say 2 to 3 weeks.
Okay.
But again, we can work with any delivery deadlines. We can help if there's any kind of rush. And then on the flip side of that, if you're working with a space that's not quite ready, if you're doing renovations, we can also hold items for up to 6 months in our warehouse until you're ready to receive them.
Oh my God, that's an amazing add-on
Yeah.
service. Okay. And then when you're looking on the site, is there a special area or a special button that our designers can go to for contract grade specific products or specific materials?
So we have what is called the Performance Collection. Um, it's not super easy to find on the website, but if you reach out to myself through Material Bank, for example, or through just our website, we can share the link with you. And that will be specifically commercially graded products. However, we've worked with clients with some of our other products in our collections, and seen great success in kind of higher volume spaces.
Amazing. Yeah, we'll put Courtney's email in the chat box for the Q&A for you all, along with Victoria, so that you can save it for any other questions. All right, and then I have one more question for Victoria around the customization. So we
Mhm.
talked a little bit about that. When you do want to customize a product, how does that impact lead times and pricing? Because I know a
Correct.
lot of times when we think custom, we're like, oh my God, it's going to be really expensive and it's going to take forever.
Sure. Yeah. So there's a nominal impact to the lead time. Really, where that lead time impact is on the front end. So for us, because of the color and the handmade nature of our product, it seems that every specification starts with a sample. And that custom sample can take anywhere from like 2 to 4 weeks, depending on the complexity of the colors needed, whether it's one or multiples, and which factory that it's coming from. Once you have that sample, there's no impact. There's maybe a small impact, like a week addition on lead times. All of our products are made to order outside of our quick ship collection. So you're looking anywhere from like 4 to 7 weeks for delivery. And custom really has almost no impact on that. And there's a very small increase in pricing, so somewhere around 20%. And we're able to customize that tile at volume for commercial projects too. So we can do something like a small residential customization all the way up to a large commercial customization.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much to the both of you. This has been an amazing episode. In the chat for our designers on the call, we put in both of their email addresses so that if you have follow-up questions or if you're working on a project and you want to specify Fireclay tile or article, you can reach out to them directly. And then what you all are looking at here is a QR code that will take you to a board where you can sample some of the inspirational items that you've seen today, some of the furniture pieces, and some of the new glass tiles. And of course, if you just go to materialbank.com and in that search bar, you type in Fireclay or article, it will show you their whole product offering that they have on Material Bank that you can sample until midnight for next business morning delivery. So thank you all for your time today. It was great to share this Friday with you, and have a wonderful weekend.